Hello, everyone. Meet Tina here. How's everyone's doing? Welcome to my live stream here. Today we have a live stream, actually free live reading for a Starseed Origin with Danielle Lipton. Danielle Lipton, how are you doing?
Good. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. Also, we got her assistant, Allie. Allie, how are you doing today?
Hi. Yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you. Yeah, thanks so much for having us on. We're really excited to be here. This is our first live stream
Right?
through our Tree of Life organization YouTube channel. So we're really excited for anybody who has been following Danielle on Tree of Life for some time. This is our first launch video that we're doing for the Tree of Life on the YouTube channel. So definitely take a moment if you haven't to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Great, great. Well, hello, we got Gracie Fortunato here. So, Gracie, just wait a little bit. Would like to have Danielle introduce herself a little bit first about your background, Danielle.
I was actually a cripple at 12 years. I had three, and I was in like in a really and so in 2019 I shifted my entire. I found out I was a channel for extraterrestrials. All my pain in about 2.5 weeks by race, and then I started downloading and just writing and put past 3 years I've spent making a blog page. Now, all this information pertaining to species, activation of extrasense, how to go about doing that, and how to fully in spiritual knowledge in with the physical reality. So they basically told me I'm a type of light worker, and that this is why my energetic grids are encoded to fully activate their crystalline DNA structure.
Beautiful, beautiful. Hey guys, you just got on here. I just want to double check to the audience here. Can you type in, you guys, if you can hear Danielle quite well? If the sound is good after she was just introducing herself. Gracie and Bruce, can you hear Danielle well earlier? I just want to make sure you guys can hear her. Yes, I just want you guys can hear her when she does reading for you guys. And while we're waiting for them to type in, well, Allie, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, so hi everyone. Thanks so much for coming on tonight. We're really excited to be here. Danielle and I first met when shortly after I discovered that I was a starseed from the Pleiadian star system, and I was interested in, of course, in connecting more with my guides. I had had some interesting experiences and just felt that the time was now. So I connected with Danielle and received some amazing activations from our time together. She immediately confirmed the most recent incarnation from the Pleiadian star system, and I've had several others from Sirius and one other. And we got along great, and we realized that there were so many other souls out there, star seeds, that needed activations, and we want to make sure that everyone has the opportunity to receive an activation from Danielle. Personally, my experience shortly after having my first session with her, she does do private sessions, is I began to experience very amazing sort of like realities show up in my holographic reality. And I'll share one quick story with everybody who's listening now. One of the first ones is she said that I was gifted with crystals, and that I had worked with crystals in previous incarnations, and my guides, my galactic family, would be placing references to crystals in my holographic reality. So, of course, I had a lot of information coming at me. If you book with Danielle for the first time, you will receive a lot of information. Her channeling is really intense. So I listened intently among, several different pieces of information of gifts that I had, and just one particular story around crystals. So the following 2 days, I went to schools. I'm a substitute teacher, and I had gone to two different schools. And the first school that I went to on the first day, I was reading a book to the students, and I was almost in sort of I was in a heightened state of consciousness, let's say that. And anyway, sure enough, the book that I was reading to the children had basically the entire book had so many references to crystals. So it was a real confirmation to me that, you know, what Danielle was sharing with me through her channeling was quite real. And it did turn out the following day as well that I went to another school. And in fact, that particular class was learning about rocks, minerals, and crystals. So that was really a beautiful experience as well. So it was, again, just confirmation that Danielle is incredibly gifted. Her channeling is very real. And, you know, I received just so many beautiful experiences. My connections with my guides have really come through. I've begun to explore my gift with crystals. And then Danielle and I realized, let's partner up and let's share, you know, our gifts with others. And that's really what we're doing right now tonight. Is Danielle's going to be talking a lot about, you know, sharing obviously some of the starseed origins with some of you that are listening. And we're going to be talking a little bit about the ascension that's taking place right now, which is really exciting on the planet. And everybody's a part of it. It's really just about activating that heart chakra, unconditional love and bliss, and going into a state of unity, which is really where we're all headed. So, I mean, that's one story. I know there's probably a lot of people that are waiting.
Yeah,
so
okay.
I'll let you go to it.
Sounds good. Well, you know, everyone, thank you for coming in. We're starting to see some people coming in now, slowly just trickling in, but everybody's excited. I can see that with all this heart shape and all that stuff. So thank you guys for being here. For those who don't know me, I am Tina from Meet Tina YouTube channel. So, you know, if you haven't come across my channel yet, you can follow my channel. I think I put my link in this description. I also put Danielle link for her YouTube and also her website as well her Facebook. Go ahead and follow her. Now I'm going to share just a quick experience about myself. I actually one day, this is right before I met her, so this is kind of funny. Right before I met her, maybe a week or two, I started to like, you know, I did meditation and asked myself, hey, you know, because there's been a lot of people talk about starseed, and I haven't really put that focus on myself about starseed yet until I interview some people like Ishmael on my channel, and it seems like a lot of people are interested in that. So I meditated one day and I did the writing, and I asked my, you know, higher self, I go, hey, you know, what is my origin? And the first thing I wrote is Octurian, and the second one I wrote is Sirius, and the third one I wrote is Andromeda. And guys, believe it or not, she did a live reading for me. She did a reading for me, and she wrote down those three origin. So I didn't read it until like a few days later on, because you told me Octurian, but you didn't mention about the other two, the Sirian and also Andromeda. But you wrote it down and you sent me via text. And I didn't read it right away until like several days later because I was so busy. And I look and go, oh, that's what I wrote in order as well. You know, when I meditate and channel my own information, but I never share with anyone. So this is only like 1 or 2 weeks before I met you. So I just have to share with that. So guys, let's get started. Let's have fun. How about that? Because I know everybody is anxious to get reading. Now, the first person who came in, Allie, you keep a track of that. Did you keep a track of who's the first one come in? I believe that's Gracie. And then after that, Bruce, right?
Yeah, it was Gracie and Bruce. That's right.
We got Allie to come on because Allie is a personal assistant of Danielle. And I would like Allie just kind of keep track of who's on. And Allie can call out the name for Danielle to do the reading. How about that?
Yeah, definitely. So Gracie, Gracie just mentioned the sound is cutting off a bit. We've just had a few people mention that. It's a
I think next time maybe we have to utilize that different. I think you use on iPhone, so maybe you have to use from the laptop or the desktop.
Yeah, maybe a laptop.
It actually have a better sound, Danielle.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I'll make it happen.
Okay, great. So Gracie, Gracie, you were on first. So what are you interested in finding out your? We'll just go ahead with Gracie because I know that was how it was advertised. Is what is your starseed origin? So when you tune in, Danielle, to Gracie Fortunato, what are you picking up from her guides? Which where's her most recent incarnation? What information are you picking up for her?
They are saying her soul originated in the last reincarnation Andromedan system. They're saying that those are guides, and they're following her, at least the shadow work that she's currently experiencing. They did say that when she does elevate, she is in turn going to end up some type of gift where not only she's able to move her mind, but she will also be controlling, creating both of those gifts together.
Okay, beautiful. Okay,
It's breaking.
lovely. Yeah, I think there might be some connection issues. Yeah. Okay, that's
Should I
okay.
try to
Gracie, I hope that.
again?
I think we'll. How do you feel, Tina?
It's fine.
It's
It's not
fine.
bad. She
Okay.
can understand
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay, great.
coming back.
Okay.
It's coming in choppy. But
Okay.
can you understand her? I mean, that's what it's gonna have to matter at this moment if you can at least make it up and what she's talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's keep moving forward here. Okay. So let's go on to Bruce. Bruce, maybe if you can tune into Bruce McKim, and maybe channel a bit of information for him as far as what his most recent incarnation could be.
Okay.
Or any messages from his guides. I remember he had sent actually a message to us about that.
Now they are saying type of connection to the nebula. Individuals in the simulation have these types, and what they do is they project their energy goes so far up into the solar system, multiple different layers of the solar system, which then in turn changes the presentation of the things as they're being generated. So the way that his is more on the third ring of the source for showing me. Now, some of the viewers with the source frequency lens is there's an of your head, and that lens you're able, and he's able to change the third ring, changes into the solar system and the outer holographic simulation.
Okay.
And they
great.
are saying he's also working Arians. So the Aquafarians are saying that they're assisting him with this type of ability.
Okay.
Okay. Now, Danielle, I wonder because some people say it's very choppy, it's very hard to understand. Yeah. Danielle, would it take a long time for you to kind of exit and maybe get into your desktop or laptop? Would that take a long time, or that would be hassle?
I could try my iPad in the kitchen.
iPad would work. You have to exit first and come back on the same link through your email. And how about guys? Can you guys wait? Can you guys wait? And me and Ellie will entertain people. So can you guys wait?
Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. If that guy's okay, we're gonna start over, and that way you guys can get a read. Yes. So
thanks for that information, Meg. I just see the connection was breaking up a bit, so she might have a better connection in her kitchen on her iPad.
Yeah.
So she's gonna.
So everyone said okay. Everyone said it can wait. She's gonna get right back. That's good. Better than not hearing anything, right? So now you guys to know. I mean, this is so funny. It would be nice to kind of like know what if you guys kind of wondering or think what star seed origin you're from. You can actually type it in. That would be fun to find out.
Yeah, take a minute. Yeah.
I actually channeled that information for myself first, and I knew I wrote it down 3 of them, and she actually gave me exactly 3 matching origins. So this is interesting.
And what I can even do, Tina, because a lot of it, right, is that intuitive feeling, is I'll just list off a few of the star systems. If some people may be new to this, so we can list off a few of them, and then whatever one resonates, if you just make a note of it, and then when she does your reading, you can kind of like reflect back and see. So I believe she mentioned Andromedan. There's the Sirius A and the Sirius B planets. There is the Pleiadian. These are quite common. And then I believe one of them that we also know of is called the Aquafarian, and those are the sea people. So so in fact, mermaids are real. Everybody, here's like a news flash. Yeah, so if you've always felt a connection to like mermaids, there's a lot of people that have just had these connections they can't explain. So it's quite possible that you may have those connections. But the very common are the Pleiadian, Arcturian, Andromedan, Orion is another one. So if any of these names are resonating with you, yeah, definitely like just make a note of it, and we'll see if that's in fact what comes through for
Yeah, that
you.
would be fun. Make a note of it and see,
Yeah.
then you'll pick up some of this origin that would match yours. I think that would be a way to test your intuition as well.
Yeah, totally. And it like just take a moment to yourself and kind
Oh
of
wait,
breathe
she's
into
back. Hold
it.
on, let me let
Oh,
her in.
beautiful.
She's
Okay, let's see
ready.
if it's
Okay.
Hello, welcome back.
Hey.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
okay.
Thank you. Hopefully you can hear me better.
We hope
I'm in
so.
I hope so.
We'll just keep going, and we'll see how yeah,
Okay.
we'll see how the connection is, because that's the only
Why
way
don't
we
we
can
start
really find
over
out.
with Gracie, because she didn't hear and I felt
Yeah.
bad that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Gracie Fortunato.
Fortunato. She was in her star family is her to release any density, because she is going to gifts that have movement or matter, but it's also going to call mental, which is going to modify the wind structure. Both of those are going to be combination. It's not for it. So she's going to be able to and bring upon the wind. Comes in a place because harness the wind's elemental, actually able to generate patterns as well, changing and manipulate, because air matter. So like if there's a certain oxygen to the item, then she's like it and move it and read up.
Okay.
Still choppy?
Yeah, we still got we still get the same problem. Let's see. Can we come up a little closer to the? I wonder what caused the choppy sound on her end.
I don't know.
Anyone
Do you
know?
want me to take the head?
Wait, I did interview on you, and you sounds perfect that time. What did you do different? What?
Nothing. I've always used beats.
Do you know what's really interesting? I'll share with everybody. So, as we all awaken to this new reality of ascension, we're realizing how connected we are to planetary changes in our universe. And so, this is actually something that I just learned of this morning, is that Mercury is in fact in retrograde. And when that happens, there's actually a lot of issues with technology. So it's just part of the energy frequencies, and oftentimes there's issues with technology, and it may just be something to that effect, because I know that is quite common when Mercury goes retrograde. Yeah. So anyway, just wanted to give everybody a heads up. I don't know how everybody feels. Yeah, Mercury causes glitches. Exactly. So Mercury, just so you know, Tina, is in retrograde until October 12th. So yeah, I'm really picking up that it's something. There's some sort of glitch in the matrix, but I believe it's the planetary changes of Mercury in retrograde.
Right.
So I don't know how everybody feels. Like, I wonder, Danielle, if maybe we should see if we could schedule maybe.
Should we go with it, guys? Go ahead. I mean, we can have the audience make that decision. Should we go ahead and do it with the choppy? If you post yes, we're just kind of new doing it. If you said no, we probably may have to reschedule this. Yes, definitely energy related. The Meg said that.
We've
Molly
got a lot
and
of people
Meg said that. Yeah. You guys want us to continue on with this reading? I mean, even though it's some choppy because of Mercury retrograded. Francis, yes.
Francine saying yes.
All right. So we're gonna do it. How about we're just gonna do it? Everybody seems to be going yes. Let's do that, Gracie. We can actually kind of repeat what Danielle said too. Ali can repeat what everybody say yes. Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna fight through this Mercury.
Okay, everybody. All right, everybody.
Fight through this Mercury retrograde.
Thanks so much for the patience. Danielle, maybe what would help, I know when you're channeling, it comes in quite fast, but I
Yeah.
wonder if part of it, if you're able to slow down the speed of your channeling, it might pick up more audio. I'm just wondering if that might be a part of
And
it.
it's a
So
lot
are
of
you,
energy too. Yes.
yeah, so are you able
Yeah.
to, are you able to just bring the channeling speed down a little bit? I feel like it might pick up more audio with what's going on, and go back to Gracie.
Speak slowly. Yes. Hmm. Cool. Let's start.
All
Allie,
right.
go for it.
Oh, there is no way that I can repeat what Danielle is saying. It went because she's channeling. So it's simply not
Oh no,
possible.
no, I'm talking about
Repeat it.
Daniel can say it, and
Oh, okay.
we can type
Okay.
into. I can type into.
You want to
I'm
try
gonna
and
try.
repeat back? Okay, Danielle, do you want to go ahead and talk about okay, so you're talking about Gracie again. If you could just go back to Gracie a little bit slower.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'll it all over and get it right. Okay, their feminines are always, and they said that where she has the ability when her energetic weird that she has to manipulate matter, move matter with her mind, elemental that comes. So that's going to be able to manipulate inside whatever she's trying to move. If is going to be elevated.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay. That we couldn't understand.
That was
Half of it,
not,
and I don't
yeah.
know how someone suggests, hey, can we type? You know what? We can actually talk about, like, Daniel can when talk about. I was going to say, ask Daniel to talk about the star system and all that. I mean, she can't do that because of all the glitches. You know,
Yeah.
can she type her comments? Can you try the reading? But that's gonna be not easy for you, isn't it? Unless you are speed, unless you
I'm
can
a
do
speed
the voice text.
texter. No, I'm a phone. I do
Oh,
it
do
all
it.
day.
Hey, let's do it, guys. We can
Go
type. We can tell.
to the phone.
Let's do it.
Okay.
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 So I have to go back to the phone.
So Daniel's gonna go to the phone and she is going to type. You guys, someone give that suggestion. There's a will, there's a way. We're fighting it.
Thanks everybody
But
so much for your patience.
that's right. Thanks
Yeah.
everyone for
Yeah, thanks so much for everybody for coming on tonight. We're just really excited. Yeah, we just, we're so excited about the future of the ascension and the way that the energetic frequencies are going. We know a lot of you are, there's a lot of new people onto the Tree of Life organization Facebook channel that are just really more newly awakened. And there's others that have been following Danielle's channels for quite some time.
Mhm.
So yeah, just thanks for anybody who's new to the Tree of Life organization uh, Facebook group and is interested in getting more information. Okay, here we go, Danielle.
Okay, she's back real quick. So just quick announcement,
Okay.
guys. Yeah, just quick announcement, guys, just in case you guys are not aware of my channel. This is a live with Daniel. We are going to be doing on every Tuesday night. All right, Tuesday night, California time, 6 p.m. So it's going to be on every Tuesday. It's not just today. All right. So let's say if it's not clear or, you cannot stay long enough, don't worry. Next Tuesday, same time, 6 p.m. We're going to be back here again on every Tuesday. Now, on every Friday right now, there's going to be a free tarot reading. And this lady was amazing, pretty. Some of you have experienced her reading already. So she's going to be on Friday night, amazing tarot reader. On Saturday evening, there should be from another group, which is called Evolve Me. And they got tons of practitioner, reader, and healers going to be doing, free sample reading and healing. Now, this Sunday morning, 11 o'clock California time, I'm excited about this one too because Yusan, she is a teacher, an author, and speaker. She is going to be doing mediumship, medical intuitive, and Akashic reading. Oh my, Akashic reading, guys, she's absolutely amazing. All right, so tune in, to my YouTube channel, and the link is under this description. But anyway, let's get back to Danielle here. Danielle, all right, are you a
Hi.
speeder? Are you a speedy type person?
I am, but it won't let me text into the comment. It will only let me text into the private message box.
Is that what it is?
Oh,
Yeah.
dear.
So I don't know if you guys can hear me good now.
I can hear you better now. Yeah.
Better?
Okay, maybe
Yeah.
try
I can
maybe
hear you better
yeah,
actually.
actually maybe we should give it like I think it's worth giving it another go to try and just use what we're doing now because of it would be a lot to try and type it out. So let's just try. You're in a new location of your house. Maybe that makes a difference. Is that right? Yeah.
Well, I took the headphones off.
Yeah.
Okay, you took the headphones off.
She actually sounds a little better right now. She's not breaking up. Earlier she was breaking up.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, let's go with Gracie. We're gonna give it a try, guys. Since you
Okay.
guys
Okay.
are here. Yeah.
So great. Let's see. She was Andromedan, and they said that the Andromedans are following her, and they have releasing and practicing doing the shadow work and releasing and clearing up her energetic. Also said that her main gift that she has an attunement to is manipulation. So she's gonna have the ability to move items with her mind, but there's also an air. So the air elemental, basically, some items have air inside of it, or it's an able to manipulate the oxygen while she's moving the items, but there's other things that are going to manifest.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you so much. And then let's go right to Bruce because I know Bruce was the second one on. So Bruce McKim, you had started with him. If you could tap into him again.
So the Aquafarians are stepping forward, and they're saying they've been with him, and he has water abilities. So he can change the only the frequency. They're showing me the oscillation of the water, which then in terms of rapid healing, as well as changing the time-space parameter for with that water. So the time-space parameter would basically be like a primal experiential frequency coding. So what that is you item, and that item can be brand new or it can be old, right? So that's your frequency. He has the potential to change that and manipulate it with the water. Human being has water encoded inside their physical body. All the plants, all that has water in it, right? So he has the ability to change how brand new or old. So that's like an anti-aging ability.
Beautiful. Okay, great. And
Gracie said thank you. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you. You sound better.
Of course.
Thank God.
yeah, it's better.
You sound better.
Yeah, it is better. Okay, so we have Mario Rui, who's next. If you could tune into him and track down his origin, his most recent incarnation, and I guess we're going with any gifts as well, because I'm guessing a lot of people are very curious about their gifts.
So actually had a life in Egypt and Lemuria. They're showing me. So he was around, but they're showing me that he was a knowledge person. But it wasn't a knowledge studying. He's placing the knowledge up on the walls. So he had some type of ability. It was like, so the ability in this lifetime that's going to unlock for him is the ability to vision of whatever it is that he wishes to bring into the physical reality shall be manifest. So making things like vision boards or, any type of artwork, frequency, or light language. They're saying he can do light language and embracing that art and allowing it to fully manifest. But they're saying it doesn't have to be art in this life. It's a visual representation of the manifestation. So even if it's digital image, that's art to them.
Yeah. Okay, beautiful. Okay, and Lisa Seidels is also curious about her most recent starseed incarnation and any gifts she may have.
So they're actually showing me the ant people for her and the inner earth. And the ant people she's had a life with, but her primary star family is the inner earth people, beings. There's many different races inside the inner earth that they're showing me. She's affiliated. They know themselves to be a collective, though, because they have the unity consciousness is activated. And just calling upon them, they have blonde hair, blue eyes. Just calling upon them is going to start in length. But they are following her. They've been watching her since she was a child. And they're seeing that attunement as well as manipulation of weather abilities is coming across, has the potential to generate void spots. Now, a void spot is a dark spot. It's connected into the void. So when we open up a void spot, realize that it's loading so that it can erase it and make it new. That's what the void does. So she has the potential by the frequency ranges that's going to lower the frequency and snap it back into a new position.
Okay, perfect.
That also, the void spot, they're also telling me, because there's more to the void, they're also saying that any density in people's energetic grids, you can generate all of the energy or the darkness out of their grids, thus healing them. So that healing modality.
Okay, wow, Lisa, that's really exciting that you have those capabilities, because that's really needed right now with the ascension. A lot of people are doing shadow work and releasing density. So that might be something to look into further. And if you want a bit more information from Danielle, you can definitely get in touch with us at informationtreeoflife@gmail.com. We also have some different sessions available on our website, so you can check that out. Okay, so we have somebody, Crystal Keepers or anything. Do you need a name? You probably
No, they know.
Okay.
They're laughing because they're saying she's a crystal person. Like I can hear them laughing in the back.
Okay.
She has the potential grids, and so the memory grids. Yes, you can do that with crystals, but they're deep in that, because Mother Earth in herself is a giant crystal. The potential to put their bare feet on the earth and properly tune into the memory grid. It'll give them access to make changes to the past timeline that they are currently is going to activate their multidimensional nature and bring upon changes to the physical bit.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you.
All right. Thank you guys. For those who just come in, just be patient. I see a lot of question here. So just keep in mind, I'm just serving first, first come, first serve. So whoever came first, I put them up for a reading first. We're going to try to do as many as we can. Okay. I know there's a lot of people start coming in now. So thank you so much for your support. All of us, meet Tina from YouTube, and also the Tree of Life channel. All of us really appreciate you guys for being here, for your support. So yes, thank you. And we get a lot of feedback here, so thank you for that as well, for your feedback. Really appreciate that. And guys, don't forget that this recording is going to be recorded on Tree of Life YouTube, and also Meet Tina YouTube, and also on Facebook, wherever you guys are watching at right now. It's going to be recorded, so if you want to go back, listen to your reading, you can do so. I think there's a transcript too, so you can read. All right, let's go next. Ali, your turn.
Okay, so Francine is asking, she has an affinity to Venus, and she's wondering if she is from Venus. Are you able to tap into Francine and see what's coming up for her?
They are saying she's Venus, but more primarily the Arcturians. The Arcturians saying that they are her primary. So she may have spent a lot of time in Venus, and there are also ones there, which is why she feels a pull to Venus. But the Arcturians are the primary. Lifetimes with the Arcturus, and she may have spent one lifetime, but her soulmate is still on like that, because there's a pull, because the soulmate is over there. Now, they're also saying because of the soulmate who is in Venus, it's going to allow communication to a planetary system, and she's going to be able to bring emotion codes or light language. Light language, the frequency that she's receiving from that planet, which is why she's always feeling that emotion code or that frequency that she's receiving. It ricochets onto the as well as the people that surround her, thus changing the frequency and allowing the community into the planetary system.
Okay, beautiful. Can you just clarify where Francine wants to clarify where her soulmate is right now is from?
Venus.
Venus. That's why there's that
He's still
affinity
there.
towards Venus. Okay.
He's still there. So
Okay.
she had her soulmate is still there.
Okay.
He's the
Got
one
it. Okay.
sending her download code. Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, lovely. I hope that helps, Francine. So after we have Bass, Dreesen would like to know his most recent starseed incarnation and any gifts.
I'm sorry, who?
His name is Bass. That's okay. Yeah, Bass Dreesen. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. It sounds maybe German. Bass Dreesen.
That's okay. When you say it with intention. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. They're saying that children of light. So the children of light are a very, very, very high frequency, activated collective consciousness. So they are not individual in the sense that we said it's one entire planetary species that has evolved into the light body. He's downloading information from them. He's kind of like an ambassador for them, they're saying. His main gift, nope, he's got a bunch of gifts because he's actually going to elevate. When the solar flare happens, they're saying 333 gifts he's going. There's 365 extrasensory abilities that a human being can unlock. He's free because those guys are helping him. So
beautiful. Okay, Bass. Yeah, that's a lot of information coming at you, but there's a lot of gifts that are being unlocked right now with star seeds, and so you have come directly from the Children of Light, and there's quite a few gifts that are coming towards you. So if you want information, you can definitely talk to Danielle further and book a session on the website, and she can go into more detail with them for you. So the next lovely soul who's waiting is Rebecca Ars.
Rebecca is working with the Fae, Marys, and they're also saying that she has a time-space ability, which shall be manifest. So time-space, the way that works, when an individual is extremely happy, and they are slow, time seems to go very slow. So that's how you can start and aspecting that gift. But they're saying that when you start to work that gift, you're the flicker ratio of the holographic simulation and actually go into the fairy realm. The fairy realm, time there is very, very different than the here. So you may be there 5-6 months may go by here. But they said that you're going to basically be an ambassador between traveling amongst both. Now, the Arcturians are also saying that piece of technology that's going to make it so you maintain the year, so you don't lose any time shifting between parallel realities and worlds because you're working with the fairy people.
Okay, beautiful. Yeah, for anybody who's new, who's tuning in, fairies are real. So that is a connection that Rebecca has to the fairies. So that's really exciting, Rebecca. I hope that helped you.
That's actually interesting because I know Rebecca in person and she deals with children. So that would make sense why she got a lot of fairies around her. Oh my God, this is amazing.
Beautiful.
Grace, did you hear that? Because you deal with children. This is amazing, healing with children. So anyway, quick announcement, guys. Some of you guys, I want to speak in Thai, okay, guys? Because I've seen some Thai words as an audience. I speak Thai. I start to do some interview in Thai language now. So I start to see some Thai I guess Thai people typing in ถ้าเกิดคุณต้องการให้ฉัน translate นะคะสวัสดีมากนะสวัสดีค่ะที่อุตส่าห์เข้ามาในสเตชันchannel ของทีน่านะคะแล้วก็ถ้าเกิดต้องการให้ช่วยแปลเป็นภาษาไทยได้เลยนะคะยินดีเลยก็เขียนพิมพ์เอาไว้ใน text นี่นะคะแล้วทีน่าจะแปลให้ so anyway thank you very much you guys for being here I really appreciate that And just quick announcement, this Friday, a live tarot reading. This Saturday, live reading from another group. I haven't got information yet. It's going to be at 6 p.m. Both of them is going to be 6 p.m. California time. And on Sunday at 11 a.m. California time, is going to be another different kind of live free reading for medical intuitive reading, Akashic, and also mediumships. You have to pick one. All right. So anyway, let's get back into Danielle. Don't forget to follow her on her YouTube and all her social media. Okay, guys. It's underneath the description of the video. All right, let's
Yeah.
go to next, Ali.
Okay. So we have Soul
Francine.
Explorer. Oh,
Francine said, will she be able to do light code? Yes. They said that you are already doing the light code, you just don't realize it. Every time or the attraction to Venus, they're sending you light codes that you're putting out to the surrounding environmentals. Okay, go ahead now.
okay. Beautiful. Okay, so we have Soul Explorer next. He'd like to know, or she or he would like to know their starseed origins and any messages from their galactic family.
Telling me Lumerius, and they said that they had a lifetime there. Catastrophes occurred. They actually jumped ship and they left, and they actually went to the moon, and so they lived out the rest of their days on the moon and several other forms before hitting the Earth grid. But they said that they bounced around many on the original human consciousness grid before that consciousness grid felt a human being, or they were human in sense, but then they reincarnated into multiple. All of that knowledge from all those lifetimes, this person has the potential to go into the astral realms and unlock the memory grids. Now they're also saying that they have to go and make changes to the actual hologram that they see when they open their eyes. That taps into like the dream walker ability, but it's being able to reprogram from the dream time. You have to learn how to become lucid to access that gift, though.
Beautiful. And I believe Tina's going to announce the next name. It's a Thai name, and so she'll go ahead with that.
ไม่แน่ใจนะคะว่าจะpronounce ชื่อของคุณถูกนะคะคนูธนานะคะคุณต้องการที่จะได้อ่านหรือเปล่าคะแต่ว่าเดี๋ยวเขาจะให้เขาอ่านให้เลยนะคะ so the name of the person's Kanu Thana U North.
Okay, I don't know his name. He's blue and in a tongue, and he's got multiple arms, and he's standing up. So she's working direct, and so they're saying that there's also a genetic. This guy came down and he interbred with humans, but it was way a long time ago in the past. Came down and it's inside of her. So I guess it's inside of her people, and genetic is going to grant her the potential to make contact with him, because it's basically memory grids and tuning into the ancestral karma that's encoded into your genetic substance. By her allowing to make the form of communication with him, it's going to awake codes as well as access into information in the now moment that she needs, guide her to unpack her gifts.
Okay, still got a lot of information. Let me translate first so I don't lose you. So คุณครูธนานะคะคุณเขาบอกของคุณเนี่ยมีคนเป็นเป็น ET ที่ว่าเป็นสีฟ้านะคะเป็น blue being แล้วก็มีมือหลายมือนะคะแล้วเขาบอกว่าคุณเนี่ยจะได้เจอกับ contact กับเอเลี่ยนหรือว่ามนุษย์ต่างดาวเนี่ยในเวลาไม่ไกลๆนี้ถ้าไม่ได้ติดต่ออยู่แล้วตอนนี้ก็คงต้องติดต่ออยู่อีกไม่นานนี้แหละแต่ว่าคือเขาบอกมากเกินไปเลยนะคะแล้วทีน่าก็จำไม่ได้หมดแต่ว่ารู้ว่าเขา describe ว่า blue being เนี่ยเป็นคนที่ว่าเป็นตัวสีฟ้าและมีแขนหลายแขนนะคะแล้วก็เป็นที่ว่ามาที่นี่มาที่โลกนี้ มาตั้งแต่ ancient time มานานมากเลยนะคะแล้วก็มาผสมกับมนุษย์นี่นะคะหวังว่าคงจะเข้าใจนะคะ Is there anything else, Danielle, that you would like to share for Tana?
Let me see. I'm sorry. Okay. They are sanctioned into Mother Earth, and that connection is going to allow her to resonance or the Earth energetic grids and fully allow them to rebalance her, which then in turn is going to allow her to pull that energy up and out and raise environmentals, right? So when an individual has that potential, that means focus is placed upon that gift, they will be able to generate their aura field to guide, and therefore they can do manifestations that any person that steps into their field. Now, you may go into someone's aura field like that, and you may feel additional, or you may even feel the Kundalini energy rising up, and that is because they have a gift and activated it.
อือฮึคุณธนูธนานะคะบอกว่าที่โอเค summarize ให้เป็นคำสั้นๆเลยนะคิดว่าDNA ของคุณเนี่ยจะถูก activated ในช่วงไม่ไกลนี้เองก็ถ้า activate เนี่ยทำให้เราเนี่ยจะสามารถที่ว่าเหมือนกับเป็นเหมือนกับเป็นว่าซูเปอร์ฮีโร่ที่ว่าgift ไงที่ว่าสามารถที่ว่าอ่านใจคนอื่นได้หรือว่ามีอะไรคือคุณดาลินี่ของคุณเนี่ยจะ activate นะคะชากราของคุณนี่จะ activate เพราะว่าเหมือนกับคุณพร้อมแล้วนะที่น่าแปลแบบสั้นๆนะคะเพราะเขาพูดยาวแต่ หวังว่าคุณก็เข้าใจเหมือนกันขอบคุณมากค่ะโอเค next
Yeah. So our next starseed origin and special gifts is Eleanor Johnson.
Eleanor with the Arcturians, but also has a Pleiadian collective. So, and they're saying that they're actually the primary people in this situation, and they're seeing that Eleanor it was supposed to be technological, able to be more properly attuned to work with technology, but then something shifted. So now less technology, and it's a little bit more on like the nature and her. Like she has a potential, and the potential is if she tunes into that type of energy, then she can end up making a modality out of all of that. Now they're also saying with the proper focus and attention, the energy that this one projects, she can a love-based emotional resonance, and it'll have a stronger effect on the item. Did that to like regular water, and then a person drank the water, that water could heal whoever drank. Her chi energetics are very, very high. So all this was supposed to be used, but she shifted. So I hope maybe that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we caught most of it. Yeah, I just want to mention before we go to the next soul that Danielle and I run a monthly private Star People Channel Zoom group, and our next one is coming up. It's coming up on October 1st. So if anybody who's listening who's received their download of their Starseed Origin and wants more information about some of their gifts and activations and things like that, we definitely have that going on. It is a lot more private and a little bit more intimate. You get a chance to really sit and ask questions, and Danielle will channel in more answers for you. So if you're interested in a more intimate experience of your galactic family and more gifts and more information, definitely do check that out on the website. It's www.daniellelipton.com, and it's under book a session. So just want to mention that for anybody who is interested in hearing more information about some of their gifts and Starseed information. So now we have Gretchen Burton.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, they're showing me the ocean. And they said that she has naturally to water abilities, but it's more than water abilities. It's something to do with like the plankton. It's like nature gifts, but it's aquatic nature gifts. And how she's a lot of times the people who are tuned to that, they're saying work with like seaweeds and healing modalities. And so they're also saying that she's in telepathy. She has telepathy, and the Andromedans are stepping forward for her. So they are in contact and communication with her. Is that they're in contact and communication. They're saying that they're trying to get her attention, but she's not. She starts to listen to the little voice inside her head and start asking it questions, right ideas. That's the Andromedans. Now, you have to realize when you're at a certain level frequency, they're not meant to stay with you your entire star family will step forward when it's time. It's not time for them yet. Right now, you're working levels. When it's time for the primary star family, they said they are going to step in and help out during your ascension process when your biological form gets upgraded.
Okay, beautiful.
Just quick announcement, guys. Remember, those who just come in, don't worry, we'll get you reading. Since we started late, so we're just gonna punish ourselves and then stay here a little longer. How about that? Would you be able to do that, Danielle and Ali?
Yeah,
Sure.
Perfect. This is our first live for Danielle Lipton, so we're excited and just happy that you guys are here. And know that every Tuesday, Danielle and Ali is going to be here, 6 p.m. California time. So please pass along these messages to your friends, your families. Tell them about Danielle Lipton. Tell them about her gift, and if they want to know about their star origin, or if they want to get private service from her, please let them know, show them this video so they can see that to themselves. So, Ali.
Yeah. So I just want to mention, Francine was asking about the October 1st private Zoom group that we have. That's at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So anybody who's interested, that's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And all the information is on daniellelipton.com. You can go definitely check that out. Okay. So we would like, Isabel Fortunato would like to know a little bit about her star seed origin, her most recent incarnation, and any gifts she may have.
they're actually saying she has a fairy connection as well. Now, the orbs, sometimes they're the fairy, but they're saying sometimes it's actually ship. So the star people, it's the Arcturians are coming through, and they're saying it's us, orbs. So she may have seen orbs, or orbs may have been on her camera or video. That's them making an appearance, letting them know that they're watching her and they're around her. But she's working with elves and gnomes. And so once again, these beings are in the different time space reality than this one, but that's the realm that you came from, slightly different time space. And so people who came from over there, generally speaking, they'll wake up to is the time space manipulation. And that's because there is a part of your soul can forth, and the star people go back and forth between these realms using technological. They're saying that that's also a potential. If you can't access and change your time space frequency of you could hop aboard one of their ships later on in time, and they will shift you over to the family.
Okay, beautiful. Wow. I hope that resonated for you. That's a lot of information for so many people. If you may be new to this, just so you know, we have really thousands of benevolent extraterrestrial races that are around our planet as we speak, and probably in your room. Your Starseed Galactic family is always with you. So we just want to let you know that in the coming months, there's going to be a lot more disclosure taking place from governments around the existence of extraterrestrials, because really the idea is that we are going to be reuniting with our galactic families, and it's a really exciting time. These are a lot of extraterrestrial races that are in a higher dimensional frequency of reality, and they are helping us and our planet and the collective conscious ascend into a higher state of consciousness, so that we can in fact take a place, a planet Earth, in the galaxy, in the universe, with all these other amazing benevolent races. So it's a really beautiful time, everybody, and that's really why we are really working so hard to help connect everybody with their origins, so that you can begin that communication, because we all have access to our guides. Danielle's gifts came in quite early, and that's awesome, but we all have access to these channels with our galactic families. So just by receiving this information from Danielle, you are that much more likely to get in touch with them and to begin to receive activations. So we just want to let everybody know that. Okay, so we have Ra 717 Tarot, who would like information about their starseed origin and any special gifts.
Okay, Sirius B is actually, and they're saying that he's here to bring knowledge, or she's here. Who? What's
It's Ra. We don't have an exact name, just the handle, Ra, RA717. I don't know if you can put up your name, Ra. Maybe that might help. I'm not sure. Ra 717 Tarot.
that? She is here to bring knowledge to people, and so Sirius B is channeling information into him or her. They've been guiding the entire journey of it all. So they may have come into some sort of knowledge or information, and they got really excited with other people. That's why they're on the planet right now. It's to be like a knowledge people, as well as holding the knowledge that they learned and that they downloaded from that knowledge to vibrate out and hit into the human consciousness grid, which then in turn the consciousness grid, and waking up all the individuals on the entire planetary system, sorted with an energetic system that allows this knowledge to vibrate into the upper atmosphere.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, and thank you. So Rahila, I hope that helped you. And Danielle, that was amazing. Yeah, great. It's all energetic, everybody. So Danielle is able to just tap into the frequencies and pick up the information. Okay, so after we have SL. Oh, pardon me. We have SL is next.
Yeah.
SL. Yeah.
That's okay. They'll figure it out. Showing me this person standing next to a tree. That tree has the potential to change life or death. And that I'm not okay with what they're saying. They have the potential to pull so much energy from one source into another source. And that's kind of like taking the soul and being able to other type of thing. I guess that they're saying that they've done this in many lives, and they had the potential in their last life to make clone bodies and pull themselves from one body, but then they developed the ability to do it without cloning bodies and just body hopping. Then something happened where that soul chose to incarnate here on the human consciousness, the consciousness, and have a new experience. And so right now, being in the one soul is individual. But that gift to harness a large amount of energy or change the energy is something that is encoded into the energetic subsystems of their, yes.
Okay, beautiful. I hope that helped you, SL. So the next starseed is see-through.
And just quickly, guys, don't forget to click like, subscribe. If you're on this both YouTube channel, you're on Daniel's channel, please do subscribe, click like, and share her video, as well as Meet Tina channel. This will kind of help us kind of spread out, the messages and her work. And remember, I also got a lot of interviews and a lot of talk about different subjects in esoteric. So you guys check it out, and also meditations and I guess a lot of new stuff's coming on the channel as well. So let's get to the next one. Allie, thank you.
Okay, so we have Marquez Sousa is looking for a reading.
The natural gift is a frequency gift. They're showing me music, but they're saying that you cannot play an instrument, but there's music around you. And the music from a past life in which the frequency is encoded into your heart chakra. So we type of energetic from your heart, that frequency blasts out into the people around. The ability to transmute energetic, which means if people are angry or upset around, and then all of a sudden you're making them laugh and smile, that's a transmuter. So that's your natural you're attuned to. Now, they are saying that you're working with the Lyrians. So the Lyrians are the primary star people. These are the people that are matching your consciousness level that are working with you right now, sending you frequency tones, kind of like the way light language works, but that is helping you to even see abilities. And in time, you will be able to see the frequencies that you are. People can see the aura field, they can see a rainbow, but you'll be able to see into the energetic grid having balances too. And you'll be able to match the frequency code that they need, thus blast music into their grids and healing them.
Okay, amazing. Okay, thanks for that. We have Ali who's waiting for her starseed origin and a reading of any of her extrasensory gifts that are going to be coming forward in the coming months.
Okay. So Ali, when I look at her pineal gland, there's spark. They are notifying me that you do have astral gifts readily available and that you're attuned to, viewing astral projection, but it's also looking into different level playing fields. So today, right? All the different densities you're able to access through the third eye. But they're saying that you have a blockage in the yellow chakra, which, I mean, we could just take 1 second and just slightly clear that up. And you should have felt that any energy hit the top of your head and get blocked. Just send a message and we'll go and we'll reblock that.
Beautiful. And we have, I just want to mention, Danielle, because someone, you've touched on someone who is requiring a bit of a realignment on their chakras. So Danielle does do private sessions. So for anybody who's interested in booking a private session, in these private sessions, and Tina, in fact, received a live or a recorded session, but she went into her chakras as well. So when you book a session with Danielle, prior to the session start, Danielle's able to go in energetically and look at your chakras, and she'll come back and talk to you about any density or any misalignments, and she brings them back into realignment as part of the session. So not only when you book a session with her do you receive information from your galactic family, but you also receive a healing and clearing of your chakras, which is really, really important. Now, as a heads up, everybody, our chakras, as we go out into the civilization, as we call it, we're constantly coming across different energetic frequencies. And so there is a potential, of course, in any interactions to have the chakras become misaligned again or to receive density from energetic exchanges. One of the classes that Danielle and I are offering on our organization, Tree of Life, is we're starting off with a root chakra healing session. So we're offering that coming up. Definitely check it out on the website. And basically what we're going to do is go in and talk a little bit about the root chakra, what it looks like when it's misaligned, what it feels like, again, what it looks like in the holographic reality, and how to bring it back into realignment. And I'll be talking a lot about the crystals involved in the root chakra and how you can set intentions into those. So I want to mention that because it is a big part of the practice as well, is there's a healing element. And we do want to teach you that you have the ability to heal yourself. So these are all, capabilities that you have, but we just haven't been given the tools. We've been in a certain type of reality where a lot of this has been suppressed intentionally. And so as a part of this awakening, we're all realizing that we in fact have this power within ourselves, and we're offering that class. It's called the Root Chakra Healing Class, and it's available on the website. So we want to get to Ida next, please. Yeah, if you can tune into Ida.
It's actually 2I, so it's 2L, LLDA. Sorry.
Oh, it's an L. Okay, LDA. If you could tune into LDA.
LLDA.
LDA, sorry.
So this individual works with the Akashic records. So she is showing me that she's green, and that green tunes into the memory grid that's surrounding the Earth. That grid surrounding the Earth is the Akashic records for the Earth. It dives deep in the crystalline core. She's able, because she has guides and friends in the Akashic records, state, and she could very easily make contact and communication with her friends who are still keeper of sorts. So she would take the life experiences from an individual in the book, and she would place it on the shelf in the utmost of care. A soul wasn't lost. So that's what she did in the past life. But because she has friends who consciously go into the meditative state and unlock her individual memory grid, that give her access to all the memories of the Akashic records. A person like that is, when humanity wakes up and we want to know what the Earth history is, they're all going to come to people, want her to unlock the memory grid and tell us what Earth, what timeline are we all sitting, the Earth history, what happened on this planet. So that's
Beautiful.
her primary gift. And she
Great.
records guides.
Okay, beautiful. So that's and that was for Ilda.
Yeah.
Ilda was her name. So thank you, Ilda, for asking that. We're having a couple of questions regarding like attachments and things like that. And I know, Danielle, you've done a lot of downloads about, you know, clearing attachments. I'm just trying to scroll back into that question.
Well, Francine has a question first.
How do the astral planes work? How do souls in lower astral planes send us psychic attacks? And again, you just touch on that, and that's definitely also we do live channelings a lot on our Tree of Life organization pages. So definitely subscribe to those. But yeah, that if you can just briefly go over that for Francine, thank you.
The way that the souls work, it's the same thing with astral projection. Each one of your primaries to be in alignment to allow your soul to come all the way up and either out the pineal gland, or so that's how you're able to go to the upper astral realms, is by coming out the top of the head. When somebody dies, like a ghost, when they die very, very, very violently out of the body through the root chakra. So when that happens, it causes a distortion chakra energetic system, which then in turn can leave them on the earth field because it's a very energy that they're in. What was the second question? I'm sorry.
How to avoid? How can we protect ourselves from those lower vibrational attacks?
To protect yourself is to be happy. And I know the star people have told me this a million times, but into alignment and be happy, because when you start balancing all of your energetic grid, laughter directly connects you into a bliss frequency of love and joy. That connects. When the body comes into alignment, your electrical systems and your magnetic system, cohesive patterning up and down the physical form. This shall start the activation of the Merkaba field, is an energetic subsystem that rotates around the biological form. When you add lower dimensional or vibrational experiences, shall no longer have individual, because the cosmic alignment that they hold in their heart shall always put them at time in order to vibrate into positive experiences.
Okay, amazing. I hope that helped.
And just quickly, guys, you know, we're gonna be thinking about interviewing Danielle Lipton again on my YouTube channel, so we can bring all these questions that I got her, and I'll have her answer some of these questions on the interview as well. So it's gonna be we can do live on that too, so people can ask questions, you know,
yeah,
on that as well.
definitely.
Yeah, and we can have
Yeah.
features on all this. That'll be fun, guys.
Yeah, definitely. I know a lot of like it sort of goes in different phases. First, people want to know like, okay, starseed, and then they think they want to go a little bit deeper and further down the line as they learn a lot about how the universe operates with frequencies and dimensional realities. So there's definitely a lot to it, and that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then,
So
and not only that, but that's one more thing. It is kind of important because it's good to know who you're making contact and communication with, but it allows you to be focused on raising your frequency, becoming in alignment, and really working in a process. Now, each individual has 365 gifts that system. We can activate any of those gifts anytime we see fit. Now, we're going to activate certain ones faster. So those are the ones that we pick up on, and they tell you going to be quick, right? But there's 365, including the sense of magnetism, and there's a whole slew of spiritual gifts that can be unlocked as well. So all families, yes, it's important, but the evolutionary information is more important because that changed the entire planet as we know it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that information is so powerful, everybody. It's a lot of the information that's been taught to us in schools throughout our lives is actually completely false. So if, we can always get on and talk a little bit about the history of our planet and some of the wars that have taken place and go into some of the galactic invasions that have tried to take over the consciousness of our planet. So anyway, there's a lot to it. I know Jeffrey.
We got more and more people coming in, Ali. So what do you
Okay.
guys want? We got question from Jeffrey earlier. We
Yeah.
can answer that. And then the next person that I brought it up is Roman J. But
Yeah.
then we got a few more people coming in. So I don't
Okay.
know how you feel about it. You wanted to go with a few more or end with Roman J? You tell me.
Let's take
It's
a few
good
more
at
here.
Oh,
Okay.
all right.
Okay.
Let's answer Jeffrey
Okay.
question.
Yeah. So Jeff Calloway is wondering if you had any advice about getting out of his own way regarding raising his vibration for the ascension.
Okay, so many times people will go every single spiritual tool and none of them will work. So your environment is going to affect you more than any spiritual modality that you can see fit. You are laughing and how blessed your environment is. Now, if your environment is less, you need to bless the environment on a daily basis. Walk outside the house, sage the environment, water, and clean the floors and love. I love you, floor. Bless the floor. Speak the floor. That's actually going to start the process of raising the frequency in your environment. Now, blessed environment, you should feel a sigh of relief from being in whatever environment that you're in. So if you're working in an office building and the stresses is high, when you come home, that's how you know that high vibration, high energy of your home space, or negative energetics. When you start the process, you need to pull the energy grids because you're missing stuff from your childhood trauma that's trapped in the root chakra. That stuff, aware of what it is, and you may have thought that you have healed everything. It's not healed, and there's attached. You need to go into the root. Ali, have him send me an email. Send him a message, and we'll release the attachments that you have running, and then clear out that grid, and then raise your frequency very, very fast.
Okay, beautiful. So again, part of Danielle's gifts is she can do energetic clearings and release attachments as well. So definitely get in touch about that. We have Bridget next, who would like a reading, Starseed Origin and any gifts.
And Roman J too. Did we miss
Oh,
Roman
sorry.
J?
Did I say Roman J? I couldn't remember if I mentioned him. Oh, that was Jeff. We just answered Jeff. Sorry, it's Roman. Thank you, Tina. Yeah, Roman J. If you could could go on.
Roman J. They're actually showing me he has the ability of and viewing from the perception of not only insects and animals, but he has an animal, an owl, or some sort of guide coming in trying to make contact with him. But the owl was there, and it was trying to make communication with him. So he has the business and see, right? And so people like that can usually, they go in the, pull themselves back, but then through hitting through the pineal gland, they can bounce into other people out of their eyes. So that's one of the gifts that he's the most attuned to unlock experiences. But they're saying that he may have pushed them aside and not realized what they were coming forward, and they're saying that they have been working with him and guiding him.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you for that. And Bridget. No, I just want to clarify. Sorry, Tina, is it Bridget? Is it Bridget Gale Young, or is it
Yes.
Bridget?
Yeah,
It's Bridget
Gale
Gale
Young.
Young.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's her
thank
full
you. Yeah,
name.
Bridget Gale Young. Yeah, okay, great, thanks.
Bridget is a light projector. They're showing me how she has the potential to and then project it, thus instantaneously manifesting items or experiences. So she may have noticed that she may think about doing something, and then like the next day it's very, very rapid, and that's because of the way that she projects light manifestation that she is doing this. This is her primary gift. She is also stepping forward, and they're saying that they are her guide for now, but they're not the primary family. She's also working with the Fae and the elves, and so those three people are stepping forward.
Okay, perfect. And we're going to wrap it up with Marin Sophia as our final starseed origin and extrasensory gifts.
So just a quick announcement, Danielle, before we do the last one. Please, you guys, don't forget to subscribe to Danielle's YouTube. Just go ahead and subscribe and share her video as well. And just come back next week. If you don't get read today, we're going to be reading the last person, which is the one that we just called the name. All
It
right.
was Marin Sophia.
That's right. Mary and Sophia will be the last one, guys, because I think Danielle she's gonna be getting tired to channel this information. But don't feel disappointed. Next every Tuesday, come back. All right, guys. She's gonna be here for you guys. If not, take the classes with her. Look at the link and follow her on her social media as well. Thank you, guys. So let's go to the last one. Thank you.
Perfect. So Marin, the Magdalene Rose Collective are coming forward for you, and they're saying that you are engaged, and the feminine energetic is here to be loving, caring, kind, and to share this frequency who are in your energetic grid structure. This is a process of raising the evolutionary. Some individuals get activated in the feminine energetics in order to fully incorporate them into the earth consciousness grids. That is you. They are also to do with being in the now moment and transmutation of energy into light. So you may have dealt with a lot of darkness or tragedy or density in your lifetime. So of overcoming that, it will allow the feminine energetics to shine out of you, and then you touch everything in your physical reality.
Beautiful. Yeah. So, Marin, I hope that helped. Everyone who's received a reading today, simply by receiving the reading, if there was a lot of information that seemed intense, definitely go check out Tree of Life Organization on Facebook. Danielle has posted a lot of downloads. So there's a lot of information coming out right now, but definitely you are receiving activations, and you are with your galactic family simply by having that reading from Danielle. So it's really exciting.
Yeah. And just quickly, I want to thank you, everyone. And Katie, thank you so much for letting us know about one of the Facebook did not show the faces or video. I don't know what happened. We're going to get that fixed. All right. So just remember, this is our first time live on this restream thing. So we're trying to do it
Thank you,
live for
everybody.
everyone. So, and we're not techno savvy here.
Yeah.
So we're trying to figure out how we do it properly, but glad that you were here anyway, and glad for you guys to bring this up, so we can hopefully we can fix it next time. For those who missed the reading, please do not, get discouraged. Danielle's going to be here every Tuesday to give you some sample of your reading, and you can also connect with her and get direct channeling one-on-one with her and take classes with her. I'm going to be interviewing her too on a different subject about the star seed. Yeah, let's do that, Danielle. We have to open her up. A lot of people just love her reading, and I love her reading as well. And don't forget to subscribe and click like on Me Tina YouTube. I have a lot of videos as well for different people that I have interviewed. Remember, this coming Friday, there's going to be, every Friday, it's going to be a free tarot reading sample by Pretty. She's really good. And Saturday, they'll be with another group. I haven't got information yet. This Sunday is going to be at 11 o'clock. Amazing reader, teacher, and author who does Akashic reading, mediumship, and medical intuitive. Okay, Yu San Shin. She's been teaching for many years now and speak at a different audience. Amazing. A lot exciting videos
That's
on my
great.
channel. And definitely please
Yeah.
subscribe on Tree of Life YouTube. I'm gonna bring her back many more times to share her knowledge, wisdom, and you guys can learn a lot from her. Anything else, Danielle, would you like to share with the audience and leave them any motivation and advice?
Yes. Key in this time, if there's one thing that I could get across on it, is to open your heart and be loving, caring, kind to not only every you meet in the entire day and your entire reality, but to treat them of yourself. How would you like to be treated? Because in the process of you energy, the more love-based energy that you project is going to allow for this itself. The more negativity you project, that starts more karma and more cycle that needs to be healed before the earth frequency will raise. So the more in their heart chakra, there's a magnetic energy that pulls inside and it allows you to sit inside the heart chakra. Now, that is what we are all called to do. It's to allow the higher self access into the heart chakra and allow it to fill our body with so much love. So it's like filling your cup with so much love that it overflows. You want to help all the people around you. When we do that, the entire earth shifts and changes positive polarity.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you.
Until then, have a great evening. If you're here in California, if you're somewhere else there, good morning, good afternoon. Thank you, Danielle. See you next week. Thank you, Ali, for being here.
Thank you so
You both
much.
are absolutely amazing and wonderful. Guys, thank you so much. Don't forget to share this video, click like and everything. Send a lot of love and a lot of light and a lot of hugs. Thanks a
Love you,
lot.
everybody. Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye
guys.
bye.
Bye.